Welcome to Time Travel Tour Dates. It's your main man, Digital Old Head here. Let's jump right into the time machine and explore some iconic moments in music history. In 1990, Madonna made waves with the release of Justify My Love, the first US VHS single. This sultry track, written with Lenny Kravitz, became her 9th #1 single. Fun fact, it sampled rock and roll Hall of Famers Public Enemy's Security of the First World off the platinum-selling album It Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back on Def Jam Records in 1988. Moving on to 1993, Meat Loaf took the world by storm with his hit I'd Do Anything for Love, which reached the top spot on Billboard and dominated the charts in over 25 countries. Talk about a global phenomenon. Let's rewind even further to 1982, when Soft Cell's synth cover of Tainted Love dominated the UK charts for an impressive 43 consecutive weeks. Fast forward to 2006, the song resurfaced as the first #1 single for Rihanna with her track SOS, which sampled the catchy tune. It's amazing how timeless music can transcend generations. In 1976, the Steve Miller Band rocked our socks off with their second US #1 hit, Rockin' Me. Let's travel back to the early days of Aerosmith. In 1970, they performed their very first gig at Nipmuc Regional High School in Mendon, Massachusetts. Little did they know that they would become the best-selling American rock band of all time, selling over 150 million albums worldwide. Talk about a legendary start. Shifting gears to 1971, Cher marked her first solo #1 on the US singles chart with Gypsies, Tramps and Thieves. This infectious tune also reached #4 in the UK, solidifying Cher's solo success. Last but certainly not least, in the autumn of 1976, the Sex Pistols made their live debut. Who could have predicted that lead singer Johnny Rotten would become the face of a new movement called punk? On November 12, 1977, the Sex Pistols shook up the music world once again by reaching the #1 spot on the UK album chart with their debut LP, Never Mind the Bollocks, Here's the Sex Pistols. This rebellious punk group achieved their first and only #1 album. But with great success came great controversy. The album faced a storm of outrage upon its release. The troubles began with the allegedly obscene name of the album, which led to the arrest of the manager of a Virgin record store for displaying it in a window. The lyrics of songs like God Save the Queen and Anarchy in the UK further fueled the fire of controversy. These tracks challenged societal norms and pushed boundaries, provoking outrage among those who feared the band's subversive influence. The Sex Pistols album became a symbol of rebellion and a rallying cry for an entire generation. Its impact on music and culture cannot be overstated. Thanks for joining us on this groovy episode of Time Travel Tour Dates. Stay tuned for more retro nostalgia adventures.